everybody. It's really sunny out, so sorry if I'm squinting, but yeah. So I had this thing that's like for like keys and stuff. It's like, I don't even know what it's called, but I found it in my dad's closet, and I'm pretty decent with this. Hold on, with this thing at handling. I'm not even sure if you can. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can see me, but I'm pretty good with this thing. I mean, it has like a retraction feature, so like it is like it always retracts. Like I'm not even pushing it. Like my hand is limp right. Look, yeah, it just comes back. So yeah, and I have pretty good control of this thing, and I was like, this could like be like a saw or something, like a handsaw. You know those things where like you like. Well, I thought since this had a retraction feature, you just have to pull it and it cut through wood. I mean, it did decently, but it only worked on small twigs. It didn't really work on big things, but yeah. Well, I mean, I only did it for like 2 minutes on like the big wood, so probably it would work. Take a lot of time though, because of course chains, it has to go like that, and then, well, basically I did like this, so. But other than that, I was like I threw it over there to try to like get it, and it got caught. And I was thinking, I sound like one of the like, well, I like thought this could be like a pretty good self-defense weapon. Like you could have this like in your hand, and if somebody like came to attack you, like with a like gun or something, all it needs to have is just an edge it can wrap itself around on. And a gun would work pretty well because pistols, they like go like up and like that. So it would work pretty well, and then you can just pull down and it like kind of disarm them, and then you can just keep punching them in the face. But the problem is it's kind of hard to use, and well, like not all the time they're going to be like carrying around a gun that you can attach this around on. Like, for example, they could have a knife. I mean, that might work because you might be able to wrap it around the knife, then the hand, which would actually be way better because I tried that on my arm. Like, it went around like that, and then it would have to come like that, which would be very hard to do, but still possible. But I don't really have anybody to test on because this thing actually hurts, because if you get it on the sharp side, like right there, instead of like that, where you can see like the links inside, but like that, it hurts. I mean, like I was like like it was like digging into my skin. Actually, you can see right there. Well, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but on my arm there's a couple of scratches where I tried it, like trying to figure it out, and it kind of penetrated my skin, especially right there where it's already dried up because I'm doing this video like 5 minutes later, and yeah, it's scabs now, except for this one. This one was like 2 minutes ago, but anyways, it's I'm gonna go and try this out on the neighbor's tree because I don't really care. I mean, I don't think they care about that tree anyways. So I'm gonna try it out, and well, I'm just gonna show you guys how it can work. I mean, obviously on a tree it's gonna work a lot better because trees have the little things sprouting out everywhere. So yeah. It's hard to see because there's reflection, and then there's the actual video. So there, now it's on video. It like sprouts out everywhere, so there's lots of holes. So there's the tree, and I'm gonna be shooting for like, hold on, right there. Yeah, somewhere around there. That should work. Let's see. Ah, dang it, too far away. I just don't want to hit my iPad. Oh, wait, yeah. See, look at that. It's wrapped around, and then you can pull it downwards, and then boom, you can just keep repeatedly hitting them in the face while their arm is disarmed, kind of like that. So that would be like the part of your arm that like twists. It's really hard, but like the part that it's caught on to, like you could, like that would like represent like your arm bending, and it's caught on that, which would really hurt. But hold on, it fell off, and I'm trying to do it again. Look, see? See right there, you can actually see where I tried cutting it. But you can see that it went around enough times and got caught in its own one, that even on something straight, that's completely straight, look at that, it's completely straight, it got wrapped around. So it is definitely possible to have that happen. Is it easy? I mean, no. It's hard to demonstrate on a tree because it has little stubs everywhere. But yeah, you can see that it got caught. So, this would definitely scare somebody off. I mean, like, you can probably mod this. So, like, you can probably, like, cut on the edges. So it could... Sorry, I thought I heard an ice cream truck. Kids love ice cream, yeah. And, it'd be a nice day. I'm getting off track. Okay. Like, you can, like, sharpen the edges. So... that's just their chimes. But, you can sharpen the edges, so it could hurt, like, potentially hurt somebody on impact. But this is hollow and not made for a weapon because it's supposed to be like you stick it on your belt and then like you pull off your keys and like unlock the door and then it automatically goes at your side again. But yeah. Other than that, that's really it. I mean, like, this thing is hollow and doesn't have a lot of weight behind it, but there is a screw in there which you would probably be able to take this thing apart in, and then if you had the right equipment, you could potentially like fill it up with something heavy, maybe like sand or something, and then that would work a lot better. Only problem is that it's not like something where you can pull and retract. Kind of have to, like, hold on, I'm going to go inside here so the lighting will be better. Okay, there we go.
Can you do this with me? Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
Chores. Okay. So you could fill it with sand or something, maybe even clay, and clay would be probably even better. But I'm trying to find a suitable place for this so you can, yeah, okay. So, like, you can fill it up with sand once it's open, sand or clay, and once that's done, then you could, and this thing would have a lot of weight behind it. It does have a lot of weight either way, but it just needs more weight, which is the problem for this thing, because like whenever like I'm just like practicing with it, it could like come back and hit me, like for example right there. And yeah, it's, like I mean, you feel the impact of it, but it doesn't really hurt per se. So it's really weird how this thing works. Ugh. Yeah. You can see that I'm kind of squinting because I don't want it to hit me. And I kind of have to, for good quality videos, I have to look at the camera. But also, when I'm swinging this around, because it is very addicting and like fun to swing it around, it's hard to because you can only see it out of the corner of your eye, and that always makes you want to look at it, but that's not at the camera, and I don't want to put it at the camera because then that's really hard, and I don't want to hit my iPad accidentally. Because again, I've only had this thing for a day. I found it yesterday. Yeah. It gets stuck sometimes. Probably because it's not made for like constant. But other than that, it's really fun. Probably, well, I mean, it keeps hitting bones. So this thing, at its original state, wouldn't break bones. But if it hit somewhere in your flesh, then it would probably do some damage there. Is there such thing as flesh hemorrhagings or something? I don't know. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you're having a good day and hope you made this better. Bye.